Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. Today is Thursday, September 18th, and I just got back from dropping Ace off in school. Aiden's gone to school, and of course, I'm here with Augie. So right now, I'm making some breakfast. As y'all can see, we got some pancakes in the pot, and then I plan on doing just some sausage and eggs per August's request. So that's what I'm doing now. Let me get out of this. Well, it's kind of chilly in here. I might throw my robe on, but let me get out of this jacket. And finish up the food.
Kita yang mah dah mah hawa mah. Dah mah hawa. Bita video.
Okay, so I just made me a sandwich. Breakfast was good. It's been a couple of hours, and now it's lunchtime, and I'm actually about to leave out in about like 10 to 15 minutes. But before I go, I gotta talk because it's been a lot going on in the world lately. The two main topics that I was looking into lately was, what's that little girl? Celeste Ramirez, or whatever her last name is. The one that was murdered and found in her boyfriend's car in the Frunk area of his Tesla. And then this whole Cardi B thing. So let's start with Cardi B. Everybody knows Cardi B and Offset is going through a divorce and separated because she cheated on her for many, many years, and she finally just had enough. So clearly all the abusive men in the world are so miserable with the fact that how dare her stand up for herself and not put up with the abuse and the cheating and the disloyalty and the breaking of the vows anymore. How dare her do that? Who does she think she is? And to go get with another man and get pregnant? How dare her? So I'm seeing the crazy comments everywhere per usual. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be real. Like, the only thing that I see wrong with this situation is the fact that Cardi is not married. And you might even say, okay, her other baby is just so young. You know what I mean? She clearly had to be pregnant before the baby turned 1. You could say that, but that's still her business, right? The biggest issue that I see is that she wasn't married before she moved on, because she can remarry. I know we talk about things like this all the time, and a lot of people feel like once you've been married, you can't remarry. You're forever married to your initial husband. But if your husband dies, then you are free to marry. And if your husband cheats on you, you know, you're called to peace. So you're free to go and separate. Like if he leaves you, cheats on you for another woman or whatever, you can't control that. So you do get the spiritual right to go ahead and marry again, right? So I mean, he cheated on her. She can go and remarry, but she was just out there. Of course, nobody wants to jump from marriage to marriage, and the guy probably not even interested in marriage right now anyway. Who knows? But she moved on, and they went on, and now she's pregnant, whatever. One thing I'll say about Cardi, though, at least she's not down there at the termination clinic like a lot of people be doing. The minute they get pregnant, it's like, okay, it's okay because the clinic exists. You know what I mean? Then put thousands of dollars in the murderer's hands because they don't want to have the responsibility as a kid. But at least for her, she ain't down there at the clinic terminating her child and just adding more things to be wrong. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey, it might not have been the best way to to go about things, but the child is already in the process of making his way to earth. So like I said, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Outside of that, like, I mean, was she supposed to just sit there and be abused and disrespected and cheated on and publicly humiliated day in and day out as many times as he felt like, as her ex-husband felt like putting her through that? Like, I feel like people just feel like women are supposed to just lay down and be doormats and take disrespect and take garbage treatment and wickedness, and it's just supposed to be what it is because I'm a man and you're a woman. Because I see a lot of men saying that he's disgusting, how dare him touch another man's wife, but how dare that man touch other people while married to her, because the divorce isn't finalized yet and all this other kind of stuff. But even if it was finalized, I mean, come on, we all know they was going to still be saying the same thing because birds of a feather kind of flock together, and they just really don't like the fact that a woman would leave a man. They want you to just stay there and be a doormat and destroy yourself mentally and emotionally to be able to say, oh, I fought for my marriage, versus setting yourself free and going elsewhere. Now, the flip side to that is I heard that he got like a baby that he just had and other babies that is supposed to be due this year. I don't know how true that is, because as somebody who's been like judged and lied on in the public before on social media platforms, I know exactly that people really will just make up whole stories and just whatever they got to say to tarnish you, to make you look bad, so people won't support you or people will have negative things to say about you. That's what they do. So whenever I hear stuff now after the things that I've experienced in the past, it's just like, you know what, yeah, I believe it when I see it, because folks be lying. So yeah, we'll just see how that plays out. But I really hope that for her sake, because it don't make or break me either way, but for her sake, that he's the right guy and this is going to be good for them, because who really want to be just having kids with a baby daddy? You know what I'm saying? Like, if he don't have good intentions for you and he not going to commit to you, it's like, what was the point? What was the point of going through all of this for a guy that don't even want to take you serious, you know? So yeah, so moving on, child, to this daggone girl Celeste Ramirez, or whatever her last name is, that's dating, well, was dating the singer David. He spells his name D4VD. I listened to one of his songs today. I think it was called Celeste, or it was about her, and it was very interesting because the words had a lot of passion to them. However, it also had a lot of control, and he talked about how he wanted her to be suicidal for him, and just a bunch of things that I don't think that, based on what I'm hearing, the song was written years ago, and she was like 12 at the time. So if a 12-year-old could be having you feeling like that, and you at the time would have been 17, it's crazy. They found her body in the Frunk in his Tesla, and she's 15, and allegedly the body was dismembered. So this is wild. I'm just trying to figure out, where was her mom, and why didn't her mom do more to get her found? Like, the girl was last seen by her parents or whoever in April of 2024. So you let your 14-year-old go missing all the way to her next birthday and then some, and that was just okay? Like, with a dude that's older than her, she 14 and messing with a 19-year-old? Like, huh? So allegedly, again, the body was dismembered. They had matching tattoos on their index fingers, and the boy's on tour. He started touring in August, and the body was found September 8th. So what, 10 days ago? Today is the 18th. So yeah, it's kind of crazy with that situation, because for him, I hate when they be like, oh, we got to investigate. I guess to kind of have a idea of what took place. But it's his car. They got matching tattoos. There's videos online of the two of them together, because they kept it secret. And I even heard that he was paying people in the neighborhood, like the kids in the neighborhood, not to tell people that they was dating and where they was at. She had this one like girlfriend that was like texting her and telling her don't delete her Instagram, to like stay in communication with her, be safe. She was telling her she loved her, and she said she really hoped that he would leave her, that she would leave him and go back home. So that was kind of telling within itself, because it kind of sounded like he had her like a little hostage or something. You know what I mean? If she deleting her Instagram, like I don't know if maybe she knew the police could have potentially been looking for her, so she tried to stay off the radar a little bit. But girl, like, what are you thinking about? All this over a little boyfriend? You gone that long, and I don't know what happened, but now you're dead. Like, at 15. It's just and the boy looked like he's giving like a little bit gothic, a little demonic, a little bit. Like, he looked kind of creepy. That boy couldn't have been able to come nowhere near my 15-year-old, or at the time 14-year-old, or worse, at the time my 12, 13-year-old, that you writing songs about how you love her so much and you want her to feel suicidal about, like, I don't know. No. How things got this far, I don't know, but I'm really hoping that they can pull everything together and get some real evidence and information about what's going on, because I'm really curious about this situation. And they said somebody abandoned the car somewhere. Neighbors called about it because it was just there. It was really dusty and had a smell. And they was also saying that they thought maybe like a dead animal was like underneath the car or something like that. But what you call it? The police come, they impound the car, they take it to their lot, and then like a day or two after, they started like really having, noticing the bad smell or whatever, and they decided to go into the front, and that's when they found her in a bag with only pieces of her body was there. So I don't know if the sicko then kept some of her remains in his freezer. I don't know, but he's on tour. Has he been locked up yet? I'm not sure, because people saying he has, or some people saying he's still on tour. I don't know, but it's not hard to find him. You got his whole tour list there. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this plays out. But this is what I be saying, like, the word of God gonna still and always stand true. And when kids be disobedient, bruh, and don't be like listening to their parents, you never know how things gonna end for them. Like, God wasn't playing when he said, obey your parents so that your life could be long on earth. Because I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell y'all some stories in another video, but I got friends that I lost through disobedience as young teenagers. So yeah, it stands true. So rest in peace to her, and let's see how this plays out. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below on these particular topics. All right, guys, it is the next day. I just woke up. It's like just touching around 6 o'clock or like 5:55. So I'm about to get the kids up for school. Last night, I didn't do anything but pass out. I was tired. August was throwing a fit all night, so it was just a mess. I should have actually been woke up because I had something. I wanted to throw some clothes in the dryer, even though I'll still have time for them to dry. But I just wanted to get that stuff done last night and not today. So with that being said, I'm about to go get Ace up, and I'm just so thankful that it's Friday, because God knows how much I look forward to my weekends and just being able to lay in the bed without taking nobody nowhere and just getting some rest or accomplishing some things that I want to do. Like, for instance, I've been trying to take August hair out for the past 2 days, and I mean, he's kicking and screaming and crying for every braid. So it's just been a long, drawn out process. So hopefully I can get, it's like 4 more braids left in his hair. I could just get them all out and proceed with actually doing it and making him have a actual hairstyle versus braids in, braids out, and wearing a hat every day for the last couple of days. So yeah, let me go get Ace up now. So this is what Ace is gonna wear today, this black, whatever this man is called, I think the black Spider-Man is something, I forget, and then these pants right here, and his Spider-Man shoes, which he already has, looking so dirty. But you know how kids do with their school stuff. But yeah, that's what he's wearing. Augie's clothes are in the dryer. He's wearing his bluey shirt and some jeans today. And his bluey shoes. I still been just letting him wear those because I don't want him to wear his school shoes yet. I know my kids are really hard on shoes. And since August hasn't technically started yet, and I don't have a start date for him because that's a whole nother story. Since we moved, I did decide to switch their schools. And I regret that I had to do that because now it's not, he would have been in school already. Had I not decided to switch their schools, he would actually literally be in school because the program that I put him in, he was already accepted. It was a Montessori program and he was already accepted and supposed to be at school. But with this particular area that we live in, their pre-K process is a whole lot different. So yeah, I don't know how long we're going to be waiting, but he's technically not in school yet. So I kept all his school stuff just put up because I don't want them being raggedy by the time he actually does get in, if he even gets in. So yeah. So he still just be wearing his little bluey shoes, which he clearly doesn't mind because that's the love of his life. And yeah, let me go. I'm going to get them ready for school. Okay, guys, so I just got back in from taking Ace to school. And I'm about to make me and Augie Bear something to eat. But I wanted to give y'all an update on my little mom bag that I got from Five Below. I wear it like this. The kids always laugh at me when I do this. They were like, Mom, why you act like you got a sling on your broken arm? So look at this. Do y'all see all the thread that the bag is losing? Like I felt something tickle in my hand and it was a long piece of thread that I had to rip off. But a lot of thread is like coming out of the bag. So would I recommend you buy this? Probably not. If you're looking for a bag that's like really serious or that you like really, you know what I mean? Like, you know you're gonna wear this a lot, probably not. This, like I said, it's just my mom bag for when I'm on the go in the mornings. I literally throw my tripod in here, both of my phones, my chargers, of course my wallet, my water, snacks, stuff like that. It's just better than carrying my purse because, I mean, I could carry my purse too, but this just has more room. You know what I mean? Like I just like to be able to fling everything in one bag Monday through Friday when they go into school, and then I just be cute on the weekends in my purse or whatever the case might be. So yeah, this definitely wouldn't recommend to buy it. Like I said, if you're looking for a serious bag, if it's like gonna be like your little junk bag like it is for me or my mom bag, then probably yeah, because it is cute. And it was only $7, but I just feel like the wear, it's not really there. All right, so it's cold in here, so of course I gotta throw my robe on real quick, but we just finished eating. We had some cheese biscuits per August's request. And he's out there watching Bluey or something on my iPad, which he been getting lucky lately because I don't even be letting him touch my stuff like that. But yeah, I am actually about to either try to take like the last few of his braids out or shampoo my hair. I don't know. I might end up just slicking this down in the proper way versus having it like this so I can film some other videos that I need to film today before I leave back out. That's probably what I'll do. Yeah. Just get dressed for the filming and worry about my hair when I get back because I got all the rest of the evening and the weekend to get that done. So let me just get the filming out of the way so that I can have some content to put out over the weekend. So that's gonna wrap up this vlog. It's probably a shorty, but there'll be longer ones in the near future. If you're not already subscribed and you're new over here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to this channel. And if you haven't checked out the memberships in my community tab, what is it? It'll say membership tab. It'll go look in there and then it'll tell you the prompts to follow if you want to join as a member on my channel. I'll be also creating more videos in the member portal, so look out for that as well. Bye.